I'm back. Have you missed me? I've missed you. I've missed our chat. Got a lot to catch up on. That's right, baby. You see, folks? This is, before I get greedy here, just take a drink. It's a type of coffee drink with chocolate Baileys, espresso, vodka, little simple syrup, and cold foam. Oh yeah, that's good. Make sure I have no foam in my mouth. And it's good. So we're gonna start. We're gonna make some drops. Gotta catch up. We did fulfill our $8,050 sinking funds. Woohoo! Dancing Gigi. Here's a clip.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2,
don't wait for the opportunity. Create it.
That's right, folks. Big Dog and I did it. $8,050, and we are on our way to Aruba. Yahoo! That's right, folks. You can do it too. Stay tuned. Gigi. That's right, we did it. So, since we fulfilled those two challenges, we're going to be working on ones that we've already done. I don't really want to start the car one until we've come back, but I want to go ahead and focus on some of the ones that we've already been working on. And while we're doing that, we're going to go have a chat as to what Gigi's been doing. So let's get started.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4.
All right. So let's first see how much money we're going to be putting in our savings and sinking challenges. So let's go ahead and add this money up here. How you folks been doing? Oh my gosh. Gigi's been out for a little bit. Yes, she has. She went because it was her girl's 5th birthday party. So it's my Charlie. And so I went, it's been a long time since I've been to a 5-year-old's birthday party. But really the kids were pretty well behaved. The weather was not great. They were hoping to have it outside. We had to do a transfer, do it inside. My son was making a bomb mac and cheese, and sometimes things just happen. Their oven went out. So catastrophe diverted because he was able to bake it in a toaster oven. Oh man, that stuff was good. He's a mac and cheese kid or guy. I used to think I made a pretty good mac and cheese, and he thought I made a pretty good mac and cheese, but now he's been a connoisseur because he does quite a bit of traveling. I think wherever he goes, he tries mac and cheese. He found this recipe out in Iowa someplace. I don't know, some restaurant him and his buddies were at. And he asked him for the recipe. They gave it to him, and he tried making it, and it was fantastic. My son's a very good cook. And then while I was there, I was able to go to an art show that my Charlie had. There's her art wall. I was, she starts preschool this year. So it's she starts kindergarten. Let me back up. She starts kindergarten this year because she turned 5. So she was at preschool program. What a great program. I mean, I was quite impressed by what I saw. Really great job and opportunities for the kids, but just that art show. Each kid kind of had like their own wall, and they had little exhibits throughout of, clay things and rock stuff that, whatever they made, they still had it, but it was fantastic. I was able to bring a little something home. That's the bird. Spent Mother's Day down there as well, and we did some arts and crafts. My daughter-in-law is quite crafty. She likes to try new things, so we tie-dyed a shirt for me, which I think is pretty cool, and I will be wearing it to Aruba. That's right, there's a picture of it. I wish I had taken a picture of me with it, but it was chilly out there, so I had my jacket on when I came back because I came home with it on and to show Big Dog. And then we also did these shower steamers, and she's going to try to make soap. So it's kind of interesting. But anyway, we had a good time, enjoyed myself. But now Gigi's back, trying to get back into the routine before I get even more chatty. Let's see how much money we're going to be dropping, okay? So I'm getting my books out of the way right now. because even though we fulfilled the $8,000 challenge, there's other savings that I want to do that we have to be consistent on. Like, well, I think I told you folks that our blinds, we got to replace our blinds, and that's going to be like close to $1,000. So that's something new that we're going to have to be saving for. And it's to cover the patio door, the sliding glass door. So it's a big, it's a big window. We were going to look at mini blinds, but me and Big Dog went looking. We think we like these blinds that we saw that we want to get, and they're going to be a little pricey. Because I told him I'm not going to get something inexpensive and then end up replacing it, later because we're not happy, and that's not really what we want. So let's just get what we want and we save for it, because Gigi's on a budget. We can do this. We've already shown that we can save some money. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm saving for that. What else?
Come on.
Oh yeah. We're also doing the drone thing. Saving for the drone. I'm saving for Christmas. A little savings here and there, and let's see, that money might be going towards the trip. So I've been doing challenges and sinking funds aside from the Aruba trip along the way. So we're just going to continue to focus on those, and then when I come back, we'll do the car. So anyway, here we go. Let's see, how much are we dropping today? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So let's go ahead and add this up because Gigi has math trauma. My son is a math whiz. He double majored, and one of his that he got a degree in, minor, I guess, was applied math, which is not applied math, statistical, because it's stats. I don't know about that kid, but his daughter, my granddaughter, she's a math girl. She just loves math. She can talk math and cats. That was the theme of the party, cats. Math and cats. So she was going off about some numbers. You know what? Gigi has math trauma. And she goes, math trauma? What's that? Her 5 little face all scrunched up. I go, well, that's when Gigi has a hard time with math. Well, Gigi, I have a calculator you can use. Okay, kid. 10, 20. 20 here. 5, 10. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There's 35 there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Wow. $20 in twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6. Okay, a little over $200. So I'll work with that. That's a little bit of money we can be saving. Don't mind, I don't know if you can see my cat tattoo. It's staying on forever. So 201, that's what we're going to be dropping today. So let's go ahead and put it in my castle here. It can wait for us. So that's where I've been, and we've had some stuff going on with my dad. I don't know if I've told you folks, my dad actually has dementia. I was going there every Wednesday to kind of help my folks out and also, give my mom a little bit of a break. And, me and my husband are the ones that been supporting her. We're the ones, we're down the street. So whatever support or whatever I could do for my folks, we've been doing that. My mom has really been caring for him on her own probably for the last 10 years. And I'm sure that the symptoms actually probably started maybe close to 15 years ago. We just didn't realize what was going on, or my mom did, because I moved out of California maybe 10 years ago. And then even then, when I was in California, I lived maybe 2 hours away, so I wasn't always there like I am now. So before I left, never fail, something happens. It was almost a week and a half before I left. He fell. We had gone shopping, and it was already the end of the day. We're already going to be coming home. I need a drink for this. Sorry about that, folks. Drink. We're already coming home, and he was getting into the back seat. Fortunately, my mom was standing behind him, because when he got into the back seat, when he put his foot in, he kind of fell back, and when he fell back, he fell on my mom. And when he fell, he had his one leg in the car, and then one leg kind of went underneath. And we didn't know the time they had broken his ankle. Fortunately, while we were there struggling to pick up my dad, because he's got dementia, he doesn't know to hoist himself up, so he's like dead weight. So with my bad knee and my mom's bad foot, we would have gotten him. It just would have taken us a while. And then out of the blue, I'm telling you, angels are everywhere, man. These two ladies drive up. They say, "Can you help?" "Yeah, sure, come and help." But the energy they brought with them told me that they knew what they were doing. And I even said it because I even kind of stood back because I felt like I was getting in the way. And I said, "You two look like you know what you're doing." Next thing I know, I see the other lady coming back, and she's got like some type of belt, like a hoist, yeah, a lifting belt, I guess. And turns out the gal that's running down with the belt says, "Oh, she's a CNA, I'm an RN." What are the odds that we be in the parking lot of the shopping center and two really nurses come by?
See? The angels are everywhere.
Oh.
Angels, man, angels. So anyway, so as it turns out, we got him home. He then fell at home because he has dementia. He doesn't know to stay off his ankle. So we had already been working with hospice. Not that he's, towards the end or anything like that, but hospice really provides needs for comfort. And that's really what they're doing for my dad, just making sure that he was comfortable at this point in time. So they came down. We ended up getting an x-ray for him. They did a mobile x-ray. That was a process because my dad didn't understand. He needed to sit still. So me and my husband are kind of holding his leg down, and I'm asking the guy, "Is it okay for me and my husband to be under here?" Because my dad's just wailing. He doesn't know. We can't do that. So it turns out it was in fact broken. So then we take him down to hospice said, "Take him to the ER, take him to the ER." Of course, they confirm he's broken. But look, he's dementia. He's 91 years old. He doesn't know to stay off his ankle. So he's not a candidate for surgery. So, and he can't come home. There's no way my mom's done a great job, but she can't care for him now. You know what I'm saying? So now we have to place him. Oh my gosh. And fortunately, me and my mom had already worked, probably about a year ago, worked on getting assistance through the state. And we've gotten all that approved. That's how I was able to, be over there on Wednesdays because I was going through their services. And so getting him placed was pretty easy because we were already, approved, or he was already approved. It's just finding a place. So we went to 4 places. There were basically one we weren't crazy about, the 2 that my mom was considering, no room at the inn, and the one which I liked, it's not even 10 minutes away from here. It's just right down the street. So during all this time we're trying to do all this, the hospital's calling saying he can't stay there no more because it's an acute care hospital that he was in. So they needed the room. So now we had to get him shipped to like 45 miles away to like a rehab center. So until we can find him a place to stay. And I want him out of that rehab center. Say, look, I'm sure there's a lot of really good rehab centers. I'm not even going to mention the name of this rehab center, but I wanted my dad out of there. I think he was in there for 3 days because they shipped him over there, I believe, on a Saturday. And we got him out of there at Tuesday because we found a place. That's how fast we were working, because I was flying out on Thursday and I wanted this taken care of before I left because I don't want my mom to have to worry about anything. At least, where's he at? What's he doing? He's not placed. I wanted him to at least be placed. So, oh man, we were running that week. And then, when he was home, that was a tough week when he was home because he would not stay off his ankle and, it was broken. So. Not again! All right, I don't know what's going on. So I'm not even sure if you guys, you probably got the overhead. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Oh man, I don't know what's going on with this GoPro or me or what's going on, because it just stopped. So I don't really know whether or not we recorded everything I was saying. I know the overhead recorded it, so at least I'm good with that. Anyway, I was getting back to my story. I was trying to get all this done before I left, and I did to some degree. It was just some fine-tuned things that Big Dog took care of for me. So he's there, but it's been a transition. It's been a transition for him. My folks will be married 67 years next month. So it's a transition for my mom as well. you know, so for all of us, you know. So anyway, that's why we didn't have a clip for a couple of weeks, because I was trying to help my folks out. You know, you do what you do, you know, and you do what you can. You know, it's family and they're my parents, so I wanted to make sure that they were taken care of. So I'm trying to get back on track. So let's see what happens here. And with the camera going out, some of the things I wanted to talk about as well. But let's first make a drop, because, you know, Gigi can get in a tirade.
We know.
Can't it, and I don't want to make this an hour video. You know, as it is, I already see I'm not even going to talk about everything that I wanted to talk about today, because there's a lot I wanted to talk about. But anyway, let's go ahead and drop some money. Let's put some money here inside my emergency fund, because we want to try to build that up, because we seem to be having emergencies. So anyway, put that in there. But no, so we like I said, we got in place, so that's good. But like I said, I really had a good time seeing my son and his family. And like I said, his wife is so crafty, so we were able to do some stuff over there. So that was cool. And let's see here. So what I did here, let me get back to my book here, is I kind of rearranged it as far as importance, as far as what I want to do right now. So I want to build, so as far as what I want to focus on, I want to focus on my emergency fund. I want to focus on Christmas, because it's going to be before we know it. It's $24. Let's do 24. So we're doing that one too. So do I have a couple of twos? Let's put some twos in there. So we're building this up. So I'm just going to start going down the line, because I need to get, you know, I started this in January. What 6 drops? No, come on, Gigi. So we got to get this going here, because Christmas is going to be here before I know it. And the thing is, if I see something on sale for family that I think would be great, I want to be able to pick it up. So I got to get on track with this one. So take care of this, $24. Here's another one that I need to jump back on, and this is for saving challenges for a car registration, because that's coming up. So I'm going to start going up, because these are larger numbers. So this is 25. Oh, that's a blue car, so 25 here. But in regards to what I was talking about, how the camera just went out, you know, I've done the recording as far as Gigi on a budget here for a year. And my goal is, besides photography and videography, these are things that I'm interested in doing and learning. I want to improve my skills. And I know there's still a couple things that I need to improve on. Well, really 3 things. It's the audio, the lighting, and the color grading. And those are things that I want to continue to improve on. I think as soon as I can get this camera, the GoPro, to work. I mean, as far as the setup, I think I'm okay. But I don't always like the way the lighting looks. The overhead, my phone's working fine on that, so they'll stay in place. But it's and I think the audio's gotten better. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I've got this mic. I'll put a link as to what kind of mic I got. And that's helped in using the audio from the phone, or even the audio from the GoPro 9, which is what I use right now. All right, so let's go ahead and put $25 we're going to put in here. And of course, we're still continuing to save on the drone. The other thing is that I've been using DaVinci. When I first started recording, I was using iMovie, because that comes with my Mac, you know, the Apple software. And then I switched over to DaVinci, which is a fantastic software. Oh, it's got to put $15 in here. Fantastic software. Even the free one is fantastic. And that's what I've been using. But I know I'm not using everything that it's capable of doing, because these are all things I have to learn. You know, like there's some things with the audio I can correct in DaVinci, but I'm still trying to figure that out. And then the other thing, let's see here. Let me see if I got a 5 in here. And the other thing I've been looking at this CapCut. No, C-A-P-C-U-T, CapCut. I don't have a 5 in here, so let me see. Do I have a 5 here? Yeah, I got a 5 here. So I gotta do 15. So what I've been doing, these little videos, these little reels and shorts that I've been creating, I've been using that CapCut. Did I color this? Yes, I think I colored it. Come on, Gigi. And I haven't done like our chats. I have not done that on CapCut. I went ahead and I'm using the CapCut software for the reels because I like the templates. I like what I'm able to do with it. I just downloaded the desktop because I'm making a little video for my Charlie, for my girls, Alex and Charlie, about traveling with Bull the cat. That's a whole other conversation. But anyway, I'm making a little video because I have a channel for her. It's called Gigi, Reading Time with Gigi. So I do like little clips for her and read to her. Now I'll be reading to both my girls. But anyway, so I downloaded that software to use on my Mac, and I'm because it's going to be a vertical format. So I'm using that just to see how I like it. You tell me, folks, which one do you prefer? Okay, I think that's it for right now. We're not going to do anything on this challenge for this $10,000 card challenge till I come back from Aruba. Woohoo! Okay, so let's move on. Fund it, baby, fund it. Anyway, let's move on. And the other thing that I want to do, I want to try to understand. So those are the things I want to learn as far as the videography, you know, the filming of this stuff. I want it because I'm going to school for this, you know, as far as photography, and videography is just an offshoot of that. I love photography. I love taking pictures. If I can be in a dark room, I would love being in a dark room because that's what I first started. I've always liked taking pictures, but I think I really found, I don't even want to call it passion, but I was really interested in the darkroom process because I've taken a few classes with that. If I can get into a darkroom, I just do film because I really love the black and white film, the way it looks. I think I probably enjoy the process of the darkroom and the chemicals because you're just there and you got to be present. You got to watch what you're doing, and but I'm not. But anyway, so I use digital, but I really enjoy taking pictures and capturing moments and capturing people, and I want to expand that. I don't know what you want to call it, type of creativity by doing the videos, and that's kind of why I'm leaning into the videos here, because this really gives me the opportunity to kind of learn more about shooting videos, because eventually I'd like to do more cinematic, not necessarily for this channel, but maybe so, who knows, you know, maybe take you off on some of my travels, and you know, I'm dropping more clips, because even though Gigi's on a budget, that's not all of Gigi's life, you know. Gigi has her big dog and Jet, you know, she's got her kids, you know, she's got her grandbabies, you know, my folks are still here, I've got a family, we love to travel. So even though Gigi's on a budget, Gigi lives on a budget, but this is what we be doing. Right? Yeah. So the other thing I want to understand, and here's a picture. These were my analytics for last week. I know they're terrible because I really didn't put anything up there. So I want to try to work on increasing those, because the thing, it's always nice if you can get a side gig, right, folks? I mean, if I can do something, and I know it has to do with, you got to communicate your message correctly. You got to find the people, and I know you folks are finding me, and I appreciate all my 109 subscribers I've gotten so far. You know, you have to find things that people are interested in. You have to find your voice that people are willing to listen to, you know. And I'll be 66 next month. I think I do have things that I like to share. You know, I've got, you know, this silver crown. I didn't come easy. I had to earn every single one of those. Because when I look at my analytics, what I'm finding is that I have young people, you young folks out there like to listen to Gigi. I appreciate that. You know, so when I look at that, it's just like, what is it that, because I'm sure it's just not because Gigi has a drink that you guys want to be watching me. But I don't know. Maybe you want to know what Gigi's going to have a drink for the week. I have no idea. But see, I want to kind of understand those analytics, but man, it's hard. You know, I go in there and I'm just like, okay, I can understand that. But why is it? Because I've got a clip. I'm just going to show you a picture. That clip right there, it got over 1,800 views, and it's only like, I think maybe 15 seconds. It's not that long. So I look at that, I'm thinking, how is it that I got 1,800 views with that? Now, some of the other little shorts I've gone over 400 views on a couple of them, over 700 views. So I've gotten quite a bit of run with some of my reels and even some of my longer videos. My chats, that the numbers are creeping up. I mean, there's some that are 100 and over 90. So I can see the growth. But I got a hummingbird. But you want it now. You want it fast. So those are things I want to be talking about, because part of this process when I've spoke to you folks, it wasn't just about the budget. I did talk about the videos and what I was doing, because I think I've gotten a lot better than I was before.
Really?
So you can correct me if I'm wrong. So anyway, okay, so let's get back to saving challenge. Let's gonna go ahead and drop some money in here. We're gonna drop $35. Let me make sure I got $35. So we'll do that. So that's kind of what I was looking at, and as I'm working on my analytics, I'm gonna share them with you, because maybe they'll help me understand what it is I'm doing here. And maybe if you have any suggestions, it's like, do you use CapCut? If you use CapCut, why do you use CapCut? Why do you prefer it? I'd be interested in that. If you have tricks to understand the analytics, share that not only with me, but whoever's reading my comments. That'd be great. Oop, not blue, green. That'd be great. Because I know it's a lot of information just to try to get through. So let's go ahead and throw some money in here. That's right. So that's what I'm going to be doing. What else are we going to be doing? I talked about that. And let's see here. Let's go do my $52 challenge. And then, I was reading something recently. A couple things. When I was over there at my visiting my son, my daughter-in-law had made a comment about boomers. What is it with this millennials that they seem to have a problem with us boomers? That's right, I'm a boomer. But like she was saying, something about how boomers, if somebody comes across their grass, they'll say, "Get off my grass." She says the grumpy old boomer will say, "Get off my grass." Where the millennials would not say anything. And I'm thinking, well, that's a problem. You're not saying anything. Say something. So what are you talking about? So then 25? Yeah, 25. So then so that got me thinking, okay, are they millennials? Yes, my kids are all millennials. Big Dog's kids fall into the Generation X class, because his kids, well, this is a 10-year difference. There's a 10-year difference between our kids. So his kids are Generation X, my two are millennials, and coming to find out, there's 2 classifications for boomers. Didn't know that. So Big Dog, he is in Baby Boomer 1. And I'm in Baby Boomer 2, also known as the Jones generation. What the heck's the Jones generation? Apparently, us boomers that are in the Jones generation, let me get my $10, were too young to attend Woodstock, which I was, may not remember the assassination of John F. Kennedy. I know I was probably maybe kindergarten or first grade when that happened, so I do kind of remember, but I was very, very young. Where Big Dog, he was a teenager, so he remembers that clearly. And they also, the Jones generation, also may not remember the I Have a Dream speech. I don't remember that. I don't. See, my folks were newsies. That my dad read the newspaper, loved watching news. The news was always, when he was home, the news was on the house, either football, boxing, or the news. When my dad had the TV. My mom, she's a bit of a newsie too, even now. So I remember when he got assassinated, and I remember when Robert F. Kennedy got assassinated. But they were saying that the Jones generation were too young to remember a lot of these iconic type of things that had happened, where Big Dog remembers them because he was a teenager when that happened. So I said, oh, okay, I guess I didn't know I was part of the Jones generation. I'm going to have to look more into that. And I say that because, like I said, there's a lot of young people that watch me. Now, don't get me wrong. I want to hear from you young folks. Because really, give me a challenge, man. Because I like to hear what you're thinking. That's one reason why I like going to school. I like to go into the classroom because I love when you brainstorm with young people, because they do have a different take. And I can appreciate that. you know, and sometimes maybe I'm sharing something with them that I haven't heard before, you know. So it's like when you get into an area like that, that's why when I really enjoyed working, because I worked with a lot of a diverse age group, and sometimes when you have a meeting and you're just brainstorming, it's just, I love that. I love when, you know, you have different age groups and, you know, just a diverse group of people just sharing different ideas. I love that. So anyway, I'm quite surprised. That still surprises me, you know, but I did not know about the Jones generation. So what generation are you guys out there watching me? I know I got some millennials watching me and some Generation X's. So then I went and looked to see what were my babies, my girls going to be. And they're like the alpha generation. What the heck is an alpha generation? Yeah, I think that's what it is. The alpha generation. And then I think the generation, yeah, because my girls, Alex and Charlie, were born. They're going to fall under the alpha generation, and kids that are born in 2025, they're going to be the beta generation. What's that? I don't know. So anyway, let's see here. Is that how we're going to? No, I think we're going to do something for my tooth. Let me give you some money for my tooth. So it's kind of interesting. You know, like I said, there's just things that just kind of grab me. So anyway, let me go back to the grass, the baby boomer and the grass. So I sent it to my kids, you know, because, you know, my kids, they think they're so smart. So, so I told them, just to clarify, there's two classes of baby boomers. There's $8 for my tooth. I go, you've got baby boomer 1, which is what Papa, aka Big Dog, falls into. And then there's the Jones, which Gigi, me, fall into. So, baby boomer 1 might say, get your ass off my grass. But the Jones generation, baby boomer, may say, please get your ass off my grass. I don't know why. I thought that was funny. So, of course, I knew when I said it out, it was probably going to be my son or my son-in-law who would have a comment. And, of course, it was my son. Who, you know, my son, the professor, who went into about it being gender or something, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? So then I told him, I go, well, you know, he says, as far as baby boomer 1 just being rude, he goes, that just tells me what you might fall into. And I told him, yeah, but I'm thinking I would still say please. I don't know, man. I still thought that was funny. These damn kids, they think they're so smart. What do they know, right? So I thought that was pretty funny. Okay. So that's my talk for that. That's my... All right. So I got a new thing that's going to be happening here. I'm going to do this because I think I've probably already talked long enough. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to end with a quote that I heard recently. Okay, folks? All right, so here we go. So what I'm going to do now, because I've noticed a couple times when I've done some drops, I kind of know where I'm going to be dropping the money. We know where I'm going to be dropping the money. But I know that sometimes I have a little bit of money left. So I said, I was going to do a challenge because I saw this. Oh, man. I'm going to put the link for the channel that I originally saw this on. And I thought it was such a cool idea. She was using a piggy bank, and just whatever cash she had left over, or whatever cash she got from, she was just dropping into this piggy bank. Well, I was going to do that. I just put numbers on here, not really knowing what it's going to add up to, and just going to try to do it. I said, no, Gigi, don't complicate it. So I said, I'm not going to do this. This will be a challenge, but not the challenge I'm going to do now. So what we're going to do is when I do have extra money, like right now, I got a little bit of extra money. Let's go back. Let me go see if there's anything I can drop before I do this. Did this. Do it. Because let's see, how much extra do I have? 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I got $34 here. So let me see if I can drop one more, and then the extra I'll go ahead. Let's see here. Let me see here. Let me look. Where do I want to drop it in? Let's do my seeking funds. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put another here in the, because we got to fill this emergency fund. Let's put some more in this emergency fund. Okay, now I feel better. So put that in here, drop that in. So what I'm gonna do is, like, now what I have is $9. So when I have a little bit of money like this is what I'm gonna do. You ready? Are you ready? Here we go. This is Miss Piggy. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop this money in here. This is $9. I'm just gonna drop it in. Hasta la vista. That's it. She's gone. Miss Piggy. And when I keep filling this up and I can't put nothing more, me and Big Dog are gonna break it and I'm gonna film it and you're gonna be here to watch me do it. What do you think? I think that's great. So really, this is gonna be my mystery, my mystery date. We've had some dates, right?
Didn't see that one coming.
See, tell me if you can give me a name for my pig. You know, the pig. I don't think Miss Piggy. I know she's cute. She's polka dot. Do we call her Dottie? Okay, that's a whole other story. I'm not going to go there. I don't know. But folks, if you want to go ahead and throw me a name out there, go ahead. If not, I think I said Miss Piggy, but now I'm looking at maybe Dottie. But if you can come up with another name, go ahead and do that. We'll see what we can come up with. So anyway, oh, don't drop her. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to drop some money in there if I have any left over. Because I had what I had been doing. Oh, I just save it for the next drop. No, I'm going to start putting it in there. Just another way of saving. Because really, this is all your money. All you're doing is saving it and putting it in different resources. And when the need comes that you now have that money for that, you saved for it. Just like right now, this is what we're looking at. So we saved the $8,050, right? That's right. But now, what we're actually going to be able to take with us is $1,500. And I told Big Dog, we do not need to spend it all. I don't know about him. We do not need to spend all $1,500 there. But it's nice to be able to go there. I know he wants to get what's that, Panama Jack hat? I know he wants to get that. And we're going to get him a shirt when he's over there that he can wear to the wedding. We did buy him some slacks. I found a bathing suit on Amazon. I found a dress on Amazon. And I had a dress that I've only worn once, because there's going to be, I believe, an evening affair and the weddings during the day. So the evening affair, I had like this dress that I've only worn once. I wore it to a wedding. Well, here's another wedding. So I'm going to wear that. So really, I've got all my clothes that my vacation wardrobe already set. He's already set. We got him some slacks and he says he doesn't need anything else. So we did that. So we're pretty much set. It's just all the, making sure, you have enough for your little set, your makeup, your toiletries and stuff like that. Getting the dog taken care of. So really, it's coming along. But anyway, I think that's all. But here is my quote. Okay? Because if I hear something or I read something, I like to share it with you folks. So here it is. And it's by Ivan Nuro. N-U-R-U. If it's out of your hands, it deserves freedom from your mind. Think about that. If you can't control it, why are you holding on to it? Why is it having rent space in your head? Let it go. If it's out of your control, it's out of your hands, let it go. Because there's nothing you can do about it. And there's only so many things that we have control of. And it's just about, the only things we have control of is us, how we're going to react to a situation. That's really it. How we think of a situation, we have control over. How we react to a situation, we have control over. What we say about a situation, all those we have control over. And that's, don't give me this, oh, he's because of him. No. Or because of her. No. Or they may be, no. I couldn't help because they said this. No. That's where your power lies. It lies within you and how you're going to react to the situation. Remember that. Do not give your power up. Okay? So that's my quote for the day. So anyway, I hope I wasn't too long, because now I don't know how long this is. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I will be back next week, because we will be flying to Aruba. No, this is flying to Aruba. Just a couple of weeks. That's right, baby. And I'm so looking forward to it. So until next time, you working stiffs out there, you be strong, you be solid, you own your space, tits up, you be bold, you be fearless, because today is Friday. Thank God it's Fridays. Here's cheers to you. Gigi's supporting you. Gigi's out there, telling you, keep going. Your day will come. Keep going. And you know what? It could come today. All right? All right, folks. You have a good one. Salute. Until next week, ciao.
Do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.